You've written about flags this week.
Yes.
Tell us more.
Well, these are the flags of hatred. I mean, we've got in these demonstrations, we have Hamas flags, we have the Palestinian flags. These basically stand for erasing Israel. They're the equal of hateful ideologies that we saw during the middle of last century, and the fact that these people think that. Again, it's a point of weakness. We allow these sort of things and we think, it's a strength of democracy that we can tolerate dissent. At levels of conflict that are this high, Chris, I don't think we can tolerate it. I think it's a good idea to clamp down on it even more strongly than we are, much more strongly, because this is a pre-war level. Yeah,
well, a couple of things I noticed. One is in the Melbourne protest last night, there was a bloke who burned the Australian flag and the Israeli flag, which is shocking. But also in the Sydney protest last night, there were what looked like Hezbollah flags, which Hezbollah means resistance, apparently, in Arabic. But instead of having the Arabic writing, they just wrote resistance. So they're de facto Hezbollah flags, supposedly trying to get around these sorts of bans. So it's a hell of a problem. And the hate being pushed out there just 8 weeks after Bondi does my head in.
Yeah, this is it is so infuriating that we've changed Australia so much that this has occurred under all of our watch. We can't just blame governments for this. This has occurred under the watch of the people who have maybe become a little bit too complacent and just thought that Australia had a magical capacity to turn everyone into nice people, and it hasn't happened.
It doesn't work that way. If you want to protect your values, you've got to fight for them all the time. Now, some happy news for you is Anastasia Palaszczuk, the former Premier of Queensland, has had her portrait painted. I think we'll get a look at it here shortly to see what sort of a portrait it is. There we go, a lovely piece of work, apparently. Let's hear what Anastasia had to say about it.
People living in New South Wales, they have New South Wales hospitals. In Queensland, we have Queensland hospitals for our people.
Oh, sorry, it's not her talking about her portrait. It's us. It's her showing us what a sort of a person she was, how committed she was to everyone in this nation, unless they were sick and on the other side of the border.
Yeah, ideally, if that portrait wanted to show the former Queensland Premier as she genuinely is, it should be behind a barricade or at least behind a COVID mask, because she was so big on all the COVID stuff. Also, I think it's fascinating that at the launch, here we go right now, you can see that Anastasia Palaszczuk apparently had the painting done that day and has emerged from the sitting straight away. So, it might be her permanent costume now. It's an unusual sort of sequence of events.
Great to talk to you, Tim. We'll catch up with you on Thursday. Tim Blair there, read his stuff via the Daily Telegraph website.